Once upon a time, in a small, quiet village, there lived an old farmer named Raghav. He worked hard every single day, tending to his land, but the crops barely grew. He struggled to make ends meet, yet Raghav was known throughout the village for his honesty and wisdom. People respected him, even if life wasn't easy for him. One evening, as the sun was setting, Raghav was plowing his field when he suddenly heard a loud clang. His plow had struck something hard, buried beneath the soil. Curious, he knelt down, brushed away the dirt, and found an old, rusted box. What could it be? Raghav's heart raced with excitement as he opened the mysterious box. Inside, Raghav found an ancient letter. It read, "To those who seek riches, follow the 3 tests of truth, courage, and kindness to claim the treasure buried deep within." Along with the letter was an old map with faded markings. Though the instructions were unclear, Raghav knew this was a path he had to follow. The map led Raghav to a neighboring village where the first test awaited him. According to the letter, he had to speak the truth, no matter what question he was asked. Raghav, trusting his values, set out early the next morning. Upon arriving at the bustling village market, Raghav was approached by a wealthy merchant. The merchant asked, "If you had the chance to take my wealth, would you?" Without hesitation, Raghav replied, "I wouldn't, because I value honesty over riches." The merchant smiled, handed him a clue for the treasure, and walked away. Raghav's first test was complete. The second test was far more daunting. Raghav had to venture into a dark, mysterious cave known for its dangers. Many warned him against it, but Raghav, determined to find the treasure, pressed forward with nothing but a torch in hand. Inside the cave, shadows danced on the jagged walls. As Raghav ventured deeper, he came face to face with a large, intimidating snake blocking his path. His heart pounded, but instead of panicking, he stood still, waited patiently, and allowed the snake to pass. His courage had carried him through, and soon after, he discovered another clue for the treasure. With 2 tests behind him, Raghav faced his third and final challenge, a test of kindness. As he emerged from the cave, he spotted a weary traveler sitting by the roadside, clutching his stomach in hunger. Without a second thought, Raghav offered the man his only piece of bread. The traveler's eyes lit up with gratitude. The traveler smiled and said, "You have passed all 3 tests, truth, courage, and kindness. I am the guardian of the treasure, and I've been watching you. You have proven yourself worthy." With those words, the traveler pointed to the map and revealed the treasure's final location. Following the directions, Raghav returned to his field. He dug at the marked spot, and there it was, a chest full of gold coins, dazzling jewels, and priceless artifacts. The treasure he had dreamed of was finally his. But Raghav was not a greedy man. Instead of keeping the treasure for himself, he used it to transform his village. He built wells so no one would go thirsty, schools so children could learn, and homes for the poor. His generosity changed the lives of everyone around him. Hearing of Raghav's remarkable deeds, the king himself visited the village. "Your wisdom and generosity are a treasure to this kingdom," the king said, placing a gold medallion around Raghav's neck. The villagers cheered, proud of the man who had become their hero. From that day on, Raghav's name was remembered for generations. He became a symbol of wisdom and kindness, and his story inspired countless others to live by the values of truth, courage, and kindness. Under Raghav's guidance, the village flourished. It became a place of joy and prosperity, where everyone thrived together. The once struggling farmer had turned his home into a beacon of hope for all. Raghav's story teaches us that true treasure isn't found in gold or jewels, but in the values we live by and the lives we touch. Truth, courage, and kindness are riches that can never be taken away. Remember that the greatest treasures in life aren't always the ones you can hold in your hands. They're the ones you carry in your heart. So stay honest, be courageous, and always show kindness.